you deserve.
Brilliant. Wow, how nice. Great. And why did I ask Rahul and I spoke to Supreet? Because jo dikhta hai, wahi bikta hai. These are the people on the screen. The others, all of you, if you can, right now you can put your screen on. Later on, I might request you to put it off. You can start by introducing yourselves quickly to each other. Ask quick ones so that you can get some business. Yes. So you can start with that. Puneet, you seem to be floating in the air. That's a friend of mine from Pune only, so I can tell him anything. Don't worry, I won't tell you all anything. Some people are getting scared to even chat with me when they see me talking like that. So, yeah.
I think he is driving.
Well, I am in the car actually, but I'm not driving.
Yes.
How did you catch that, Rahul? You'll have to teach me that trick. This bugger does this to me all the time. I'm going to get rid of your iPhone. It's because of your damn iPhone that you get a virtual background also when you're on the phone.
Actually, Rahul just saw the seat belt.
Yes, that seat belt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it.
Thank you, I'm left.
Yes. Fabulous.
You look amazing now.
It's a brilliant this thing. I'm going to catch you one day on that now. Puneet?
Yes. So I'm actually not driving, Bharat. I'm just sitting in the car. So yeah.
Yeah, you do that at the DNA meeting. I'll catch you for sure. Rahul.
Yes, sir.
Great. So, Kalikat sir, we are just having some open networking because your session starts in about 14 minutes. So, we are just trying to have some, all these people have been busy throughout the day. They've been attending sessions. So, we're just kind of having fun right now. And as I said, it might be a great job to introduce yourselves. So, Rahul, you can do a quick one, 10 seconds each person. So, go ahead, Rahul. I'll start with you and I'll go around the screen whom I can see, and then people you can't. Ayushi will help you do that.
Good morning, BNI. I'm Rahul Bansal from Parallel Hop IT Solutions, Jaipur 1 Pearl chapter. We are the one-stop solution for all of your IT needs with the economical prices. Recently,
yes, that's it. Thank you. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Thank you. Yes, Supreet, you can go next.
Supreet Ajmera, Jain Carpets, Category Carpets and Rugs, BNI Blue Jade, Jaipur. That's all. Thank you.
Fabulous. Swati.
I am Swati Bansal from Start Seekhna. We conduct business trainings for entrepreneurs and corporates and help them grow their business. Thank you.
Vapi Valsar. Anirudh.
Yes, I am Anirudh Vella. We are in graphic designing, and Moria Designs and Company is my business company name.
Thank you. Kushal. You'll have to unmute yourself, friend.
Yeah.
Got back on mute.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute you. You're back on mute. You'll have to do it again.
Yeah, myself Kushal here. We are in the category of website development. We build websites that build your business.
Brilliant. Puneet.
So good morning, everyone. My name is Puneet Kothari. I'm a florist. I'm from the Pune East region, from the BNI Josh chapter, and I'm a 6-year-old BNI member.
Thank you, Puneet. For the others, if you'd like to introduce yourself, Aiza, Anirudh, Naval, please do let us know. Raise your hands on the chat bar, on the participants bar, so we can, so Ayushi can call you. Yes, Mayur.
Hi. I just joined the meeting, yes.
Yeah, you just have to introduce yourself. Don't worry. You're not the speaker for today. We have the speaker.
Hi, I'm Mayur Galani from BNI Pune East Excellence. And I've been a part of Excellence for about 6 years now. Yes, into the business of apparels since 58 years.
Does he look that old? Okay, next.
I'm trying my best to look young.
Yeah, you're doing all right. Okay, Aiza. Aiza, are you here? Okay, Ankur Maheshwari. Would you like to introduce yourself? No? Okay, Rahul Bansal has already done it. So, Sadanandam. Sorry. Would you like to introduce yourselves? So, Kolakit sir, the way this is that some people are in this room, most people are in the auditorium. But what we realized in a lot of events that when there is only people in the auditorium and not in the rooms, the speakers don't get any feedback. They don't realize you miss that clap, you miss meeting those faces. So we got a mix of it that, we have few people here that we allow. And there are some people, most of them are at the auditorium. And we're also streaming this live on YouTube so that the maximum people get through other means. Because if you have too many people over here, they can disrupt it and you'll realize it as we have to keep unmuting people and muting people over
Understand.
here. So that's
Correct.
how it works over here.
How many people that you estimate to have for this session for today?
I would think there would be about 500 to 700 people for this session. We are at the right time. It's the evening, Saturday evening, just the right time before they start taking their first drink.
Okay.
So hopefully they should be sane and in the right mindset when they are listening to you. And you have a fantastic topic, sir. So it's going to be good fun to listen to you.
So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone can understand my speak. Okay, we'll try my best, Palak. Yes. Okay.
Perfect. We still have about 9 minutes, and we are looking for people to introduce themselves. Rahul Bansal, are you there? You're there, man. You've introduced. Why do I keep calling you? Yeah.
So that's the attraction of the magnet, actually.
Yeah, I know.
You keeping me as into your mind, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's just because you come up first on the videos.
So someone has asked for your introduction. Someone has asked for your introduction.
Oh, somebody asked, who am I? Well, I'm Bharat Daga. I'm a small person in BNI who keeps troubling everybody and tries to make sure that I can make fun of everyone and have fun in the process. That's all I do. I just happen to be the co-executive director. My partner does all the work. His name is Atul Joglikar. I do all the disruption. My name is Bharat Daga of Pune East and North region. Okay. Hi, Aditya. You're the latest Bakra over here, so you have to introduce yourself, please. In 10 seconds. Thank you.
Is there any theme or something like that?
No, just introduce yourself.
Okay, so hi, I'm Aditya. I'm from BNI Jaipur and I'm a furniture manufacturer and exporter.
Wow. Where all do you export to? We have a Kolakit sir from Thailand. Oh, that's an export hub of our furniture.
So as of now, we've been exporting to about 11 countries and I've been looking at Thailand as a market. So it's good to meet you, sir. And hoping to network with you more over a period of time to
Thank you.
Get some referrals from you.
Yes.
Rajesh ji, welcome. Could you tell us about yourself?
Sir, basically I'm from Jaipur, BNI Blue Z, and my company name is Middle East Petro Product, and my category is glass bead. Basically,
sorry,
it's
glass beads.
Yes, sir. It's a kaanch ke tukde, a very small mm size, and which is used in roads, sir. And you can't believe that your tire is on that particular glass bead also. So it is a product which we are manufacturing and also exporting to the globally. And basically, and I'm the exporter also for that product. And my ask is like any road contractors or
yes, I think that's not 30 seconds, not 30 seconds. We're just doing quick intros. So okay, otherwise, other people will kill me. No, chance nahi diya tha.
Not at all, sir. Yes, it's my turn. Done, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, Syed Nizam, you're here. If you can hear us, we'd love to have your introduction. We have 6 minutes for our session to start, and that's why we are doing a quick networking round over here. And the chat is enabled, so y'all can chat with each other. If you think you want to connect with someone, you want that glass product which is unique, you want the franchise of that, or you want to buy it for your country or your city, please tell him, send him a private message. You know what? I want to deal with you, or I want to be your exclusive dealer. And for other people also over here. So please keep introducing yourselves because it gives you an opportunity to actually connect with people. So yes,
can we ask people to rename themselves with the category or something?
I've been doing that since morning. Yes, if you could rename that. Till some time, my category was Sanjana Shah, because I happened to log into her account. And at one point of time, someone said, "Sir, what happened to you?" And that's when I realized, oops. And so I had to log off that account and come back from my account. Yeah. So yes, y'all can rename yourself with your name, your category, and your city, for all you know. Kolakit sir, anything you'd like to talk about? You can tell in Thailand also, you can tell these people how they can connect with Thailand, or how Thailand members can connect with them for doing business. We've already had that going, but since you're here and we have 5 minutes, we'd love to hear about it.
Okay. First of all, my name is Kolakit. I'm the National Director for BNI Thailand. First question, Balak, is this session that we are talking is broadcasting on the YouTube as well?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. I thought that this is the background of the room. Okay, so okay, I try to be quiet because I don't want to disturb anyone. Anyway, I'm from BNI Thailand, so glad to be here to join one of the biggest and amazing session for BNI India that organized this one, and we have about 3,000 plus over member, and this year we plan to have over 5,000. So now we are moving to launch the new chapter very soon. And we have in many provinces in Thailand. I believe that how many of you have been to Thailand before? Raise up your hand. I know that many of you. How many of you want to revisit Thailand again? I know that many of you, because after the COVID-19, many people will try to come to Thailand, and we are welcome of you to serve you and take care of you very well. If you're looking for any business, you want to do business across the border with Thailand, let us know. Our team this afternoon that already joined the Thai Pavilion will try to help you, and as well as me. And anything that I can help, let us know. We want to help our member to grow their business and make more money. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, sir. Yes, so we have about 3 more minutes to start this session. Can I request people who have not introduced themselves? I've seen Sharat Srivastav here, Rakesh Jain over here. Sorry, Ayushi, yes, you have also not introduced yourself. Go ahead.
Good morning. Myself, Ayushi Desai. I'm from Vapi Valsad region, and I'm a management consultant by profession. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. So we've been talking since 3 days, and now I find out what you do. Nice. Okay. So Rahul Bansal, yes, you want to introduce again? Go ahead.
No, sir. I'm just telling to Mr. Kolak that I am engaging with one of the customer in the Thailand for one of the business, and more we are into the IT software and the solutions. We have already working with so I can closely working with you and the chapter members in Thailand. Thanks.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome. Let us know if you want to work with our member, any profession, we'll try to link for you. Yep.
Please share your mail ID into chat box so we can have a conversation with you over the mail.
It would be a good idea to reach out through your executive director, Rahul. That would be the best way to reach out to sir. That's a way it will be an introduction. Remember, we are not a direct pitch organization. We are the world's largest referral organization. Get yourself referred by your executive director. Right.
Hi.
Maha, you have raised your hand. Please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. This is Maha, export marketing consultant from Chennai CBD-B region. So I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
Fabulous. Yes, Rakesh, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. I'm a structural consultant from Pune. Yeah, and I have designed a factory in Thailand for VM tooling.
Wow. Super.
Wow, many people do business in Thailand a lot. So please refer those of your customers to join BNI Thailand as well, so that we can grow more business. Balak, I want to know what is a YouTube channel so that I can follow.
Sir, it might be better to just give the, you can give the Zoom link of this. You can just copy it from the green shield on the left-hand corner of your this thing and send it to all your people so that they can join. You can just send the link from there. That would be the easiest way. Instead of YouTube finding it, it would be easier. We are streaming it there, but this would be an easier place. I think. So Chaitanya, yes, you've raised your hand. We have just 1 minute to quickly 10-second introductions.
Hello, everyone.
And then we are moving ahead.
Chaitanya here from Album. Album is a online experiential visual storytelling platform to create, preserve, and share memories for a lifetime. So this is basically a visual walkthrough of an entire event. It's basically an entire visual walkthrough of events that happen in a
Thank you.
lifetime.
Thank you, Chaitanya. Sorry, Amit is next because we have to start. Amit, last. Please go ahead. Yes, he was the last to raise the hand. Amit, if you're here.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity. I am from BNI Regal Jaipur, and I am in website and mobile apps development category. I would like to work with Thailand BNI member in the same category. That would be great if I got an opportunity to link with the guys.
Thank you so much. Yes. So you're here to listen to the session by Kolakit sir, and we are at 6 o'clock. So I'm going to start the session. My first request to all of you who've come here as to listen to the session through the main room, could I request you to turn your videos off, because otherwise whenever you make some noise in the background, Zoom picks it up and your video comes in though we are talking. So could I request you to put your videos off so that in the YouTube streaming and in the auditorium streaming, y'all don't turn up. Otherwise, people will wonder, and especially if you're a lady, they'll wonder what happened to your voice. So please turn your videos off. Otherwise, I will be turning your video off forcefully as soon as we start. But it would be very nice for you to do it on your own. Please stop your videos. You can have, and we will call you back in the question and answer session. You can keep your videos on. That is the time when you can be again get your videos on. पवन जी, अगर आप सुन रहे हैं या सुन सकते हैं मुझे, आप वीडियो बंद कर देंगे तो बहुत एहसान होगा आपका. Thank you so much. And now that we are done, it's my pleasure and my honor to introduce and welcome Thailand's most successful leadership and business entrepreneur expert, Kolakit sir. Kolakit sir is the author. He's an author. He's an inspirational business entrepreneur and a leadership coach and speaker. He is also the BNI Thailand founder and national director, which has 3,000 members right now. In 2020, he and his team in BNI Thailand helped 3,000 plus Thai SMEs to generate their business with referral marketing platform of 9,800 million bahts. That's 327 million US dollars. Wow. That was in 2020 in spite of the pandemic. That's brilliant, sir. And his vision is to expand BNI business community throughout Thailand and to support over 30,000 plus business entrepreneurs to generate annual business turnover of minimum 1 trillion, that's 3 billion US dollars by 2029. His life's purpose is to inspire people to dream big and equip themselves to supportive ecosystems to turn their dreams into reality. With his over 30 plus years of successful business experience, you will learn how to turn your inner world to be your outer world. And this is a personal introduction with your permission, Kolakit sir. So the first time I met Kolakit sir was long back, even before the national convention in Thailand. But when I went to the national convention in Thailand, I didn't expect that he meets so many people that he would remember me. And when someone comes up when you're checking in at a hotel and says, "Hi, Bharat," and gives you a hug, you get scared because that person somehow remembers everybody and everyone he meets. And later on, we served at the Innovation Task Force together, where Kolakit sir is where we learned from. So thank you so much, sir. The fort is all yours. You can share your screen, sir. The screen share has been given to you. So it's all yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Balak. So thank you everyone for having me. So today my session will last about 1 hour, but I will try to finish by about 35 minutes or 40 minutes so that we can have Q&A later on. So the topic that I would like to share today is not about BNI, it's about the personal development. This is a thing that I'm being used by myself and also share with to our member and director in Thailand, how to help them to turn whatever they want to be reality or to turn from their inner world to be to outer world. So today would like to say thank you again for having me today, and thank you for Ayush for inviting me and having me today as well. And I'm also certified franchise executive as well as a co-author with the 29% solution, but in Thai edition, that is the book co-writer with Dr. Ivan Meissner. As well as Balak mentioned, I also certified John C. Maxwell DNA Leadership Certification coach as well. And I just only provide this knowledge to our DNA, not to the people outside. So because I believe that to have a better community, we need to develop the better leader within the organization. That is a DNA team. And lastly, I also contribute my experience that I used to work with Coca-Cola in the past to give it back to the community of the education. That is I'm also the part-time professor in the MBA class in retail marketing to contribute my experience from the past 20 years in Coca-Cola and Johnny Walker and consumer product back to the young generation so that they don't have to do any mistake. They can grow their business successfully. So that is my passion. And also I have 3 children. We all love to travel and see the world. Unfortunately, during the pandemic last year and this year, we may not be able to travel outside of Thailand, only in Thailand. And hopefully we can visit India and other countries in the near future soon. And also we also giving back to the local community. We also do charity with the children and also giving them the like donation for the music instrument, education, equipment for them like computer so that they can have a better future. We also went to temple and giving back to the community like student MBA class here so that they can practice the knowledge, turn knowledge into reality so they can learn and successful. And also have the opportunity to be invited to Korea, to China, to Malaysia, many places, and also convention in Thailand on the stage to share our secret to success as well. So we are living in the passion and help all many SME. Today, as you can note, as you can see that there are many things that happen to the SME around the world, including in Thailand, and many of them are struggling how they're moving on, how they turn their business and grow again. And there is many things that is happening right now and make them feel some kind of the hopeless or some kind of depressed. So I try to study many secrets in the world during my past 30 years from my experience and also learn from many gurus in the world, including T. Harv Eker, Anthony Robbins, Jay Abraham, and many more. And tonight also, after this session, I also will join the Business Mastery of Anthony Robbins 5-day marathon as well. It's the opposite day. The reason that I keep on learning and keep on practicing because I want to help more people to be successful. And that is today I will share one of the secret that I learned and then I use into myself to turn to many of my dream to become true. And now I also invest in the property, invest in the many assets, as well as doing business in BNI to help other people to be successful. So today, the major thing is we'll share with you the 5 secrets. That is 5 secrets to turn the inner world into the reality. This is the secret that I used many years, but I would like to share to all the BNI and non-BNI SME to learn how to turn your dream into true. Okay, the first one I will talk, there will be 5 elements. Okay, the first one is about the clarity is power. The second part is a begin with the end in mind. And the third is about power of focus. And the fourth is power of leverage. And the last part is about the supportive ecosystem. This is actually, you can use it in many areas, and that will help you to turn many of your dream into reality. So let's start with the first one. From my past experience and until today, whenever we have the core group, whenever we meet with the SME, we find out that many of the SME, they don't have goals. This is the challenge. Whenever we ask them what is their goal, they just told me that, okay, they want to grow their business, they want to do this and they want to do that, but they don't have the specific goal. They don't have the clear ideas. Okay, what is their goal? Okay, if in depth, I can talk this thing for 1 hour, but today just a snapshot. What is the goal is about? Goal is about the SMART. It must be specific, measurable, achievable and can be relevant and also realistic, and they need to have the time bound. You need to have specific time that how long that you want to achieve. This is the SMART goal that everyone need to have. So without the SMART goal, they don't have the clear goal that how much money, how much customer they want to help, or how many region they want to expand the business, how many country we want to expand our business to, and where is the country. Without the specific goal, we cannot determine our action, our specific action. So to have the specific goal will help us to come out with the specific action that we can come out afterward. So this is the challenge that many of the people, they don't have this specific goal. Okay, so
sir, apologies, your PPT is not moving. Could you
Okay.
please just thought I'll inform you because it's coming on the chat bar. A lot of people are saying that the PowerPoint is not moving ahead.
Okay, I think there is something. Okay.
Yeah, we've got
thank
it.
you for thank you for letting me know, because sometimes it's happened. So which one? Okay, maybe
So we
I
can start from the top. Yes. Okay. Yes. From
Okay.
here itself.
So from here, let me know from time by time. Thank you. Okay. Okay, this is the 5 things that I already explained. So just let you know in case you want to, but you don't have to worry. I already sent the PDF file for all of you so that you can review it afterward. So this is the 5 secrets that we will talk today. And the first one is about the goal. Okay, goal must be clear and specific. Many of the SME, they don't have the specific goal. That is the problem. That's why they don't know, or they don't know what to do, and also they don't know what to communicate. When we start the BNI in Thailand, when we ask a member, they don't have the specific goal. They don't know what is a 30 second that they have to communicate. What is a 5 minutes presentation they have to do to communicate in that particular week or month, so that they cannot come up with a plan. So that this is a thing that very important. And who is the power team that they need to invite to build a team. So having the specific goal will help them to determine action and all the resources to help and support them. And the goal must be SMART. This is a SMART goal, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, or sometimes we call relevant. What is the relevant mean? Relevant mean related back to your personal passion, your purpose of life that you want to help. If you want to help about 1,000 customer, that customer must be relevant to your passion. For the small SME or for the people in the particular industry, it must be related to your personal. Then you move forward to make things happen, and they must have the specific time bound by when these things must happen. So this is the first start of come up with the inner world to put outside the outer world. And I just add this part is the very internal and spiritual level. Okay, I find out that only the number is not enough. We need to come deeper down into our inner, okay, energy. Why do we need you? Why do we need carpet manufacturer? Why do we need your business? Why do we need your restaurant? Why do we need your property agent? Why the world need your business? Or if you can ask the other way is, what do you bring out to help the people surrounding you? Why do they need your service? So I give you the example. This is Honda. When I go to many of study, I found out that Honda used one thing they call in Japanese as a linen. Linen is something like the purpose, but it's more deeper. Okay, this is something that is why they exist in the world. Why Honda exists is different from Toyota. Okay, Honda, they come up with the linen, or the reason why they exist in the world is the company. Okay, they believe that they have the responsibility to apply their innovation, influence, and initiative to make our community and the world better place to live and work. They are not talking about the motor, the motorcycle or auto. Okay, they're talking about innovation. That's why they come up with the robot. They come up with the many innovation that integrated to put Honda to be different from Toyota in the industry. So this is why we are why having us in the world. Okay, so when you have that will help you to determine what is your goal that you want to do for the people in the world, and then it will come up with your action later on. So the first part is about the specific goal and clarity. After you have the specific goal, this is many people, they have a mistake, and I also have that mistake as well. We always start with a goal and then we start with now moving to the goal. So that is not the right way. I learned this technique from Bear Singer, and then we use it in BNI, and also I also use it in my business as well, and also some kind of the investment that I did as well. So we have to begin with the end in mind. Once you have the goal, we need to put that goal as the end in mind and work backward. Okay, there is a backward versus forward. Okay, this is a secret. Okay, when you plan, you decide for the backward from your goal, from your whatever you want to achieve, and make it backward. What do you need to have to happen before that goal can achieve? Then you work, ask again the same question on your result, on your result along the way. I will show you the example later on. Okay, until today. So then we will have the journey to work things backward. And then when we take action from today onward. Okay, today forward. Then we will have a clear and the timeline. Otherwise, when we're planning from now forward, whatever gonna happen is always delay, because we always put from here, we're not putting back, so that we can see that, we can understand that how urgency we need to do. We have to urgent ourselves. Okay, anything happened to my PowerPoint again or not? Some voice is coming out. Okay, thank you. If my PowerPoint stop doing, please let me know. Okay, so that is a thing that we need to focus on. Okay, so work. For example, I give example for BNI. Okay, if I want to launch a double diamond chapter for 200 members, that is begin with it in my on my right hand side, then I have to ask myself what needs to be done to make this happen. Date, who, and the day. Okay, date to finish. So in order to launch this 200, I need to have 200 member, core group member. Then I need to prepare for the venue. I need to have visitor join on that day and all the training. So if I choose on the 200 member, what do I need to be done to make this happen? Then I have to come up with many action, many alternative action. First, need to have the core group of 150 member. Okay, who will be responsible and what resources that do we need to have and by when. Okay, and then what else that I need to do is maybe on the social media promote, and also from the referral from the member. How can I get the 150 member core group? I need to do a lot of core group, okay, coffee session, vision sharing, and also invite. Then we need to provide the training for the core group member. Then going back on how can we come up with the vision setting or expectation setting, we need to have the key driver of 60 key drivers so that they can build to from them, then they can double to 120 by 4 weeks. And then in order to have 60, what do I need to be done? So I need to have DNA of 30, so that the DNA of the 30 to focus on one chapter, they will commit to build 2 key drivers that will build to 60 for them. So that will help to generate more CGM core group, and that will move things forward. So if I start from today, I have to start building the director ambassador and teaching them, do the training, and then grouping, and then let them start to invite the visitor and build the key driver. That will take about 4 weeks. Now I know that within 4 weeks, I need to finish. And then another 4 weeks, I need to finish another from key driver to the expectation setting, and another 4 weeks to jump up to 150, another 4 weeks to 200. So everything will have the timeline move, calculate backward. Then we can have the roadmap to take action from now. This is how it works from starting from begin with the end in mind. That is something that Stephen Covey mentioned, but we may not be understand how it works. This is how it works, and I would like to share with you. The next thing is about the power of focus. Once we have the roadmap, everything is so clear. Many of the things will come to disturbing you for sure. This is the way the universe will challenge and making sure that whether you committed to make things happen or not. Okay, so by making sure that we focus on the right track, we need to have the tools to focus us on the track to make things happen. Okay, so this is the things that I develop when I do the motivational speaker. We call the dream book. Okay, we come up with the game activity on the daily basis. Okay, so I believe that what we focus will expand. So on the top, you will see that we put on the date. This is a daily dream book. We put on the date like today, and then what is the goal of today? Okay, goal means something that we want to achieve. Maybe just do the phone call, or today we want to have the 1 or 2 call coupé. So what action that we need to do? We write down there, and then on the right hand side, you can see the sign of plus or minus. And then we keep on tracking on this. And then by the end of the day, we will come and tick which one that we take action. And then we can see that many things that we do may not be focused on what we mentioned on the top of the goal that we want to achieve. And then we give pass. Pass means if our action align with the goal, we give pass. If the action is not aligned, something disturbing, okay, we give it minus. And at the end of the day, we do the scoring by ourselves. Okay, whether our life is plus or minus. Are we moving on the right direction or plus to the goal, or are we minus? We still having a long time. The distance is higher, so that we need to take more action on tomorrow more. So this is something that we can develop, and then we keep track on this on the daily basis and celebrate with the team of your peer group, so that we can share each others along the way. This is a way to keep track and giving us focus on the daily basis. So to make sure that our daily, because John C. Maxwell always said that our daily agenda determine our success. Okay, our daily agenda determine our success. So that is the first tool. This is the second tool. We have to put on our weekly planner, because this is a weekly planner. It's an empty space. Okay, if we don't fill in, something will fill in anyway, because the universe will giving us something to fill in. Either your friend, your customer, or somebody will ask you to do something. So we have to control our time, our destiny. We have to put our action, allocate our action to turn our inner world to the outer world. So this is how we make sure that we not lose our track. Of course, sometimes we have something urgent coming in. It's okay. I don't expect 100%. For me, when I practice this, I always come out of the plan. And at least I can do 30-40%. My plan, my goal still on, and then I can achieve it. But if you can do more than that, the speed will be faster. So this is how I manage my life. The next one, if you want to success faster, this is the fourth secret. Okay, this is the power of leverage. It is the power to speed up your success. Everything that I talk from number 1 to number 3 is about me, or you. It's about doing by yourself. But in the world and in the BNI, we have team, we have people, we have resources surrounding us. So we need to understand this is the power of leverage. to speed up our success. There are three things that you can use. Actually, there are many, but I just pick only three. Okay. First, we can buy resources to support you. We don't have to build it. We just buy the finished product. Okay. We just buy the people. We just hire the people to help us and support us. The second one is about resources. We build our own resources. We build our program. We build our factory. We build our knowledge to support us. We can build or we can buy. The third thing is very easy in BNI. It's about borrow. We can borrow resources to support yourself, to support us, to support to the team, because we surrounded ourselves with the giver's gain mindset people who very high competency and expert in their field. Many of you already have the experience, and I also have the experience from the member and as well as for me. I also really love BNI a lot. BNI is like the library. It's like the a mining for me. Whenever I want to know something, I don't have to go to YouTube, to Facebook. I just go to visit the chapter to talk to the member. I can learn, I can access their expert and knowledge, their experience very quick, and that is very practical. So that will help me to speed up our success and also moving forward faster. In order to use that leverage, first, if you want to buy, you need to have the asset. Okay, you need to have asset to buy it. And the second one, if you want to build your own resources, you need to have the skill, either from yourself or from the people that you know. Okay, and if you want to borrow, you need to have the credit. Credit means trust. People don't give you or borrow you anything if we cannot be people who are person of discipline, reliable, and people who can trust. In order to borrow many things from the people around, we need to give, we need to build our trust level high so that people feel great to help us back and want to borrow and giving us support in order to make us successful. This is the thing that we need to build. In joining a BNI, we already access to the network. Without the credit or the trust, people still not know us. We need to build. Don't try to lash on getting to the next level fast enough, because sometimes people don't know you yet, but we are in the BNI week, we have opportunity to connect faster. So that is the fourth thing. Okay. The last one, okay, is number 5. I can see that this is the important part. People, when they have goal, they have the navigation or the journey roadmap, what they need to do and the timeline. Okay, then they start to do things and getting people to support. Okay, filling on agenda and the things to focus, giving them. But in order to move on, they need, this is the last very important thing, 3 elements in here. They need to keep on review and keep on making sure that we are on the right track. We are not out of, so we need to do the review, regular review, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly. I would suggest daily. I used to work with Coca-Cola before. When we do the promotion with 7-Eleven, and when we talk with 7-Eleven about over 10 years before, we do the daily and weekly, because 7-Eleven is 24 hours and they need to do their part. For morning, different target group, afternoon, different, evening, late afternoon, different, evening and nighttime, different target market is coming. So they are very dynamic. Nowadays, the world is very dynamic. People keep change fast because of the pandemic and many things, technology coming in. So we need to follow and we need to understand the data. Without the big data, without the data to analyze how much that we making now, where are we now? Okay, what is the product? How many inventory that we have? And then if we don't know that, we cannot manage our sales. Okay, we need to understand where we are now using the technology to giving us and see it to be more specific. We cannot do business in the blur world. We have to focus on the data and understand the data. So first one is about having the data to review on the regular basis, daily or weekly. Like for example, like the power team here in Thailand, we also encourage power team to review on the daily. They share on the daily on the live group chat. Okay, what which customer they visit, which one they who want to join, and how much money, whether they can turn the connection into the contract or not, and on a weekly basis, how much money the power team can make, so that we can keep track and adjust and helping each other. Because if we do the monthly, already past 1 month, and now you can see that the first quarter gonna end very soon, only 1.5 weeks from now. So we have to do on daily and weekly basis. The second part is we need energy. Whenever the team doing the right thing, we need to celebrate, give them recognition. This is an ecosystem from the heart, giving them the energy to move things forward. We are not the machine. We are human, so we have to encourage, giving them recognition, reward, and also if we can do it's like the gamification is very motivation people to compete and have fun and do a lot of things from the emotion onward. So celebration and recognition is very important. And lastly, it's about sharing. This is another thing is important. If you keep just inside you, people never know. When you announce, when you say it, when you share on the social media, when you share with the people, with your mentor, with your accountability partner, with your chapter, with your power team, about what is your inner world, there will be many people surrounding you, want you to be successful. Okay, they will try to support you, and at the same time, you also feel commitment that you have to make things happen. You don't want to lose your face. You don't want to something that is not, how to say, it's not your integrity. You want to keep your trust level. So you create something that pressure yourself a little bit from outside. Many people don't want to say because they don't want to commit to themselves, and then without the commitment to themselves, it cannot be happen. So this is all the 5 things, the 5 secrets that are being used from last 30 years until today. Whenever I want to create something from my mind, I will use this pattern and moving things forward. So it's about 30-35 minutes based on the timing. And this is the things that I would like to share before we open for any question or some kind of the Q&A later on. So I would say that don't let the outer world, don't let outside or your appearance to determine your inner value. I believe that everyone have the value inside, and you have to believe in yourself and keep on develop yourself, have high value to give it forward to help your customer. It's not about the money. It's about making yourself have higher value, learning, helping other people, and that will help you to have the value to give to the outside. And that is for my presentation. Balang is about time for 35 minutes. Hope it's okay. Then before
we still have time, sir. I think you've done a great job. Thank you so much for sharing those 5 secrets. In case if you'd like to share some more, or I can open it up for questions on your behalf.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, all the participants here and also in the auditorium, and if you have any questions, please do ask Kolakit sir if you want him to share a slide again, explain something that he has said in a little more depth. We have a good amount of time for question and answers. So based on the presentation that you just saw of 5 secrets of how the inner world can affect your outer results, could you please ask questions? Yes, thank you for all the appreciation, sir. We're getting lots of appreciation everywhere. It was a fantastic presentation. Thank you so much. So y'all can come on to video now and you can ask questions, please. Yes. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them to Kolakit, sir. Yes. I'm waiting for questions. You can put it on the chat bar or you can raise your hand so that I can call on you. If you have any questions to something that we have heard today. Sir, in the meanwhile, I have a question for
Yes.
you till the time I think other people are going to try and put their questions over here. So one of the things you said was that, these are, and you started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But is this how it has to go or it's a circle? Because in your slide, you shared a circle. So how do you think it will keep turning around and around?
Okay, let me show my slide so that people can review again if it may be fast. Okay, the circle will start with the clarity is power is having the clear goal. Okay, let me share a little bit while waiting for the question. Okay, before I also professional employee before in the past 30 years and start the business as a consult, the trainer for the key account management in the retail business. And at that time, I never believed that I will have enough money to support my family or have the real estate property for rental and many things. Because my father came from China, they are like starting for as a labor. Okay, then when I at that time I try to find how can become the millionaire, how can I build my family and support my family. That time I don't never believe it because nobody teach me about this secret. Until one day when I resigned from the company, and then I'm a little bit confused, many things, and then I find out that it's the program from Anthony Robbins coming in town in Singapore, and they do the preview in Thailand. That time I went to attend the Anthony Robbins session, Unleash the Power Within. He teach about the clarity is power, it's about goal setting, it's about the mindset, it's about the many things inside. Then I start to follow his secret, okay, during the workshop. Then it's getting to turn it out that, okay, when I set out the goal with my wife, we want to have the baby, the first baby. We have tried for 2 years. Unfortunately, we cannot have the baby. There's something happen. Then when we set the goal and then without clear, then some miracle happened. We have the first baby and the second and the third coming out. I don't know why before we cannot miscarry for two times. And then after we have baby, then we try on the money, on the wealth. Okay, I said I want to have okay, I don't want to say exactly it's not good to share many okay, just for example, like 1 million US lah. Okay, I want at that time, okay, I want to do the business 1 million US dollar. Okay, or from the training. Okay, we set up the company training business, and then I use all the knowledge from many gurus to do the training with my junior colleague. Okay, we set out the goal 1 million, which is about 30 million baht. Where we start up, we never think that we can do from training. So we set up this goal, and then once we have the goal, we come up with, okay, we want how many people we want to help. Okay, we come up with 10,000 people. Then we come up with the then we ask, in order to have that 1 million, how many people we have to serve and how much money per person that we need to have. Then we come up with the transaction. Then we know that we have to serve 10,000 people with this specific amount of program that we need to have. So we come up, in order to have this amount, how many program that we have to create, and we add the value to our participant. So we decide on the all 5 or 6 program that we need to have, and then where we can come, where can we get the number of the participant. We have to do the preview in MLM, in insurance, in many places in order to fill into the room. to build the number, and then how many what kind of the advertising that we need to do, like online or word of mouth or whatever. Okay, so we come up with many things and until from the beginning, then we take action on that, and at the end, surprisingly, we can do 1 million US alone from the training only. And we have the opportunity for my friends to invite me to speak in Malaysia in a small group, like 30 people. But that is first time that I speak in English instead of in Thai in the overseas. And because of what we announce and what is our passion, we can have that opportunity and be happy to help and transform many people's lives. So that is the thing that then we see that, okay, in order to do that, it's not enough. Okay, we need to have the power of leverage. So we come up with the certification program. Okay, certification program for the trainer, for the people to join, because they are our customer. Now we have to certify them to become our team. And then we organize the room, the training topic for them so that they can practice from certified. We create the space, that the room for them to practice. Then we build the ecosystem to have the community to join, and then we growing that until we hit the 1 million US dollar. So after that, I sold this company to my junior. Then we focus only 100% in BNI. So this is the real practice that I being used for the business when I learned from Anthony, from T. Harpecker, from Bear Singer, from J. Abraham, from Robert Kiyosaki for the investment. Along the way, I also learned how to invest like property. We have about 10 property. My wife managing it. We have passive income that we don't have to work. We don't have to do anything, but life will have no meaning if we don't do anything. So doing BNI is about giving back and helping and supporting other people. So this is the thing that we choose to do. It's not because we have to do it, and we do it because our happiness and passion inside. So this is something that I give you some example how to use this, all the 5 secrets that turn my inner world into the outer world, and I still using it until today. Hope it's help, Balak.
Thank you so much. Yes, it is. I think it's a brilliant. I think all of you would agree that it's a perfect example of how we can understand this. There are 2 questions here, and then I have 1 or 2 more from the other place. Parag, could you unmute yourself and ask your question on your own, or would you want me to do it for you?
Bharat, do you mind asking, because I'm moving around, so it's a little difficult for me to unmute.
Okay. So Parag has a question. My question is, how would you react to the idea of multiple ends in mind rather than a single goal? Do you think it's a distraction or a fallback option rather than one focused goal?
Thank you. Good question. Okay. I also have many multiple goals in mind. And then that is the things that I want to do many things to happen at one time. However, from what I learned and what I practice is that we can have many things, but our hand can, okay, you have to practice first. If you are new, you start 1. Okay. How do we practice these 5 steps? Okay. If you are just a beginner, focus on one business, making that business to have the system, and until the system that run, then you build a team and let the team to handle the business for you. Once you have the business and then you understand the whole circle of one company, now you will have the mindset and the experience to do more. Then you practice to do 2 business and having the team. Because if you're just one person, okay, you cannot handle, you have to hand. When you're juggling, you can throw maybe 3 or 4 or 5 at the same time. And that may be the maximum. And it may not move things forward fast enough. So start with one thing. And once you build up the team, you have the experience. The next things that you want to do, you will use leverage. You will start to use the concept of power team. You will start to consolidate the people, select the people to work together, and you can move things faster. Then that will be the enjoyment that you have many people to juggling the project along with you. You're not juggling the ball alone and lonely. That is not fun. Okay, so that is what I would suggest to you.
Thank you, sir. What a useful answer. I've got one from the auditorium where they say that we are not in BNI. Well, if you joined, you would definitely not ask this question. So I don't have a power team. How do you suggest I can make it without though I am not a part of BNI? This is from the auditorium.
Okay, thank you. Good question. And I also have many of the Thai SME who not in BNI want to try to adopt this idea outside of BNI. I said, okay, you can try. Okay, if you want to do that, there is some key things that you have to consider. You need to have the peer group that very highly committed as you. Okay. First is a committed, you have to select the committed person. Second, you need to have the system in place to make sure that everyone will follow. Okay. Third, okay, you need to lead by example by yourself to lead the team. Okay, I just give only 3 things. And this is a very difficult for the SME without BNI. Why? It's not because of BNI is better or is the best. Okay, BNI provide the supportive ecosystem for small SME. In order to get the committed people, we have the tool to screen, helping you to do the interview to select the right mindset person and the committed person who can wake up early in the morning. People who can wake up early in the morning and commit to do, can win themselves, can how to say, overcome their own excuse. Okay, too early, whatever. That is the things that we help to select. And if you can say that you can get your close friend very committed, okay, you are lucky. The second one is about the system, right? The system, when you develop your own system, this is a challenge for the SME, why they cannot make it successful. Because people will come up and see you whether, okay, Kolakit, is there anything behind at your back? Are you doing this while you set up the power team? Is that for your business? Okay, and that it will be something behind every team of your power team that think Kolakit will try to make the benefit for yourself. And whenever there is the some challenge coming out like argument, you cannot solve this. This is a thing that they cannot handle because people, many of the leaders, when they come, they use their own ego. They said they are also CEO, MD, business owner. They have their own thinking. And because you want to build up the power team, sometimes you cannot set up the clear culture to make it mutual. Okay, people will always come up, Kolakit have something behind. Why you answer this? Because Kolakit want to take advantage. And if the other want to answer this, they have another people take advantage because many people, all the people want to get the how to say, the option or the solution based on their own benefit. So it's be ambiguity in the group, and it's very easily to come up with the conflict of interest at the end. So in BNI, we have the LT, we have the director, we have the executive director who work specially helping to neutralize and create the ecosystem to support you. So you don't have to discuss about where is this come from? It's come from BNI. BNI is a platform, it's a neutral platform to solve all the problem. So that's why in BNI it helps to make business easier. And if you want to build your own, you have to overcome, first get the right person into the bus. The second, you need to have the clear system and make sure that this is a clear, it's nothing is coming from any person, hidden agenda behind, and you have to keep on lead by example that you do it so that other people will do it. So it's very hard to have this only 3 things. Is a simple thing. And in BNI is have many more. It's like the platform to connect with the world, to scaling up to the outside of the country. or outside of the province or the region, we have the connection that will help the entrepreneur to scale up easier. So there is many benefit instead comparing to the investment that we invest only certain amount of money. Okay, so now yesterday, I have something.
Sorry. Oh, you were saying you wanted to share something. I'm so sorry. I thought you had finished.
Okay. Yeah, because now my energy is coming out. Okay. Yesterday I talked
There are 4 more questions, sir, that I have for you.
Okay.
So you can answer it in short.
Okay. I would like SME to compare this. If you heard about China said they have one belt, one road, right? They try to build all the infrastructure like logistics to connect to the world. In BNI, I told my member that BNI is one belt, one road. When you pay only this 20,000 baht in Thailand, okay, you already connect to the one belt, one road, 75 country and 280,000 business owner around the world. You have the connect of the one belt, one road already, so you can do business. It's the same as the China want to do the one belt, one road for the logistics. Let them do, because when we have the connection to do business, they build the logistic to deliver our product and service. So it's about working together. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Monish, you've raised your hand. Go ahead, please.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity to ask the question. And thank you for a wonderful sharing. My question, first of all, I'll invite you to visit my stall at the Import-Export Arena. That will be great if you can join in for that. And just continuation of the earlier question with respect to the ecosystem, and that is one of the kind of pillar in this concept. So, BNI provides a wonderful ecosystem, and that has helped us in the past. I'm a member for last 5 years. But at times, it is very difficult to find the industry specific or the like-minded ecosystems beyond BNI. BNI has certainly helped. So if you can share any thoughts around identifying such, right ecosystems, because at times when you are doing something very new, and if there are no other players in the similar market, it becomes really difficult to, insulate yourself from the negativities, or, you never know that if you're in the right direction or not. Maybe the ecosystem supports in that, but if you can share some thoughts, how you can identify right ecosystems, something which is beyond BNI. Thank you.
Okay, Balak, I understand correctly, what is the ecosystem that I mentioned in BNI, right? That can help.
Yes. Besides BNI, can there be other ecosystems? I think that's what Monish is asking.
Right.
Oh, besides BNI, what is the ecosystem? Okay. For me, I also have the network inside BNI and also outside of BNI. Because sometimes when I fully invest BNI 100%, I'm the national director and no business, no other business, just only for investment. Okay. So sometimes I fully think BNI is the best in the world, and I didn't look outside of BNI, and I cannot understand what is happening to our member outside. So I also have the others inner circle helping me to understand what is happening. It's like the ecosystem understand what is happening to our member in the industry. Okay, before I joined this, I just organized a clubhouse. Okay, talking about the 5 years now from now, how the SME will survive or not. Then I invite my friends who outside of BNI, they are all the guru in many of their field, come up and discuss about the future of the SME, whether we can survive or not. So we need to have the inner circle. That is one thing, okay, to help us to make sure that we are on the right track. And the other thing is I also I also open and listen to the YouTube channel and follow the industry like the economic. Now they're talking about the hyperinflation. They're talking about China investment. They're talking many things. We as entrepreneur and as the leaders, we have to understand whether what we are doing now inside the BNI as my business, and to help support our member. What can I add value? So I have to learn from outside and see where China is going, where the hyperinflation, where economic of Thailand, where the pandemic vaccine is coming, and whether the tourist industry is coming back. So we have to check and then guiding back to the to the chapter member, going back to the LT, they need to develop now. They need to focus on the work from home business. They need to focus on the tourists because tourists is coming back now soon, and they need to focus on the healthcare. So this is something that we help. This is an ecosystem that outside to help us to on the right track, and that is the ecosystem that I use besides the BNI, because actually the BNI have the tools that keep measuring and tracking and all the thing is from the inner, but the outer that making sure that we are on the right track, we need to focus on that as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Preetham, would you like to unmute yourself? This is the last question, sir, if we run out of time. Otherwise, there's one more. Preetham, would you like to unmute yourself and ask your own question? Or should I do it for you? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah,
Preetham.
you can do it. You can do it.
I can hear you. Why don't you ask a question? Please, that'll be nice. They're fed up of hearing my voice.
Yeah. Good evening. I'm Preetham and I'm admission consultant from Pune, BNI Exceptionals. And my question is, how can we stick focused to our goals in this pandemic and continue a struggle for the business in this uncertain situation?
So she's asking, should we stick to our goals in uncertainty or should we be ready to change our goals? What do you think, sir?
Okay, this question is very difficult to answer within a short period, but I will try. Okay, first, because of I don't know your business, I cannot give any such advice on that. But okay, I give you some guideline. Okay, first we have to see whether our business still on the right trend or not. The rules is about follow the trend. Okay, trend will give us more leverage, easier to success. If our business can link back to the trend, work from home, healthcare, or anything that is happening in India. Okay, I know in Thailand what is the trend that we need to follow. Okay, technology and logistics and many things that is happening in Thailand. So we need to follow with the trend. If your goal still align with the trend, that will be the good trend. Okay, good goal to follow. You can stick to, because that will help us to survive in the long term. Then how to focus on that? You need to go to talk. You need to do one-to-one with a lot of members inside the industry and outside the industry, learning the mindset. How do they adapt themselves to the next new curve in the economic or in their field? If we stay in our economic or our business for too long, you don't have any new idea. BNI have the powerful of one-to-one. Jay Abraham always saying that learn from outside industry, then we will have the unique strategy to grow our business that our competitor cannot follow. So do a lot of one-to-one with many of the different industry and understand how do they adapt themselves, adapt their goal to survive across the chapter. Also can or consult with your director. So that will be a starting point that I would recommend to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I hope that helped, Preetham. Okay, one last question. Somebody's asked, could you explain the concept of leverage a little bit more from your cycle? In how do you leverage? They've understood how to set goals, how to expand it. They've understood how to connect with people. They've also, forming an ecosystem, but they're wondering how the leverage part of it works.
Okay, leverage, we can use about 1 hour also. Leverage is easy to explain like this. When you do less, you get more. Less, get more. Okay, leverage can be in many forms. Okay, I would recommend you Google and find some book to read. Okay, I give you some example. Leverage means you can use your money like loan. When you, if I want to buy a condominium, I just use only 10% to like the deposit. Then I can own the property. Then I pay back the principal and the interest. But the property, that one, I leverage them to earn the money to pay back. So I just use only 10% of my money and borrow 90%. Or if I'm lucky, I can do 0 down payment because the property price is higher than the current value now. Okay, evaluation price. Then I can own that property without any investment of the my own money, which I also already did it and now I still hold the property. The other thing of the leverage is a branding. Branding is another form of leverage. If you have a good brand like Coca-Cola, you can put other many products with Coca-Cola brand, then it can sell faster. Or if you can borrow other people brand. In BNI, actually, okay, I just give you tangible thing. In BNI, you are very lucky, you can leverage other people network, other people knowledge, other people credit, many things. For example, like their experience, they are good in terms of the IT. We don't have, we borrow them. Okay, we can leverage them, though, so we don't have to take a long time. Okay, we can leverage their connection for the customer base. This is a high value. If you can build a power team together, one person have a 200 network, right? If you can build 10, it will become what, 2,000. With 2,000, you can grow your business easily. The point is leverage. You need to have your clear goal and your clear benefit of your product. Without clear product and service to offer to the market, network meaningless. So you have to do your homework study. What can you help other people to solve their problem during the pandemic? Go and talk to the customer in the market, understand them, come back to refine your business, and then use the leverage of connection to grow your business. There are so many ways to talk about this, the leverage, but I just give you some idea about this. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, Kolakit sir. I think we've taken up all of our 1 hour. Thank you so much for all your session. I hope all the members over here and in the auditorium, you've got lots of value over here. If you have, please say thank you on the chat bar or some words of appreciation for Kolakit sir so that he can read it on the chat bar and he'd be happy. Let's give our Guru Dakshina to him. Let's give our tribute to him as a teacher for us. So thank you so much for doing that. Thank you, Kolakit sir, for sparing your time. We know it's late night, Saturday night. Khop Khun Krub.
Yes. So anyway, this is my contact. If you want to do business in Thailand, let me know. Anything that I can help. So hopefully everyone safe in India and looking forward to see all of you in BNI. Thank you, Balak, for supporting this session, and thank you for everyone for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for coming. It's a pleasure listening to you. And for everybody over here in the main auditorium, there's some entertainment supposedly supposed to go on. Otherwise, 8 to 10 tomorrow, we start our hubs and we have another great day coming up. So thank you for being a part of this day. Our formal learning schedule is off, but the stalls are on. Do visit the stalls. Sir, if you can visit only the import-export portion of the stalls, you would really find a lot of businesses over there whom you can take your back to your members and tell them, hey, go join. Go connect with these people if you can, Kolakit sir. And for the others, thank you so much. Logging off. See you. Bye. Take care till the next session. I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Yes, you're free to leave now. Please do visit the stalls. Please do see if you can get to the entertainment room. We have a magician there, I'm sure. That's what I've heard. Now, I don't know what magic tricks is he going to do online, but let's go check out, right? So thank you so much. You all can leave now.